Good morning. It is Coach Erica here, your friendly and fabulous online personal trainer and menopause coach. How is it going? Welcome to my weekly live coaching session. If you haven't joined before, I'm a personal trainer, been training for 17 years now. I own Driven Fitness, which provides online and in-studio small group training, private training, and semi-private training, primarily to women. Although we do have a few trusty gentlemen in our group as well. And I also founded the Ignite a Vibrant Life brand, which is my women's brand, where I offer hormone balancing, coaching, fitness, and weight loss seminars for women. So welcome. I'm here almost every week. I have some scheduling changes, so I might have to move my weekly session around, but I hope you can join me live or on replay. So, what do I have coming up? Well, next week, the 26th, I think, it's posted on my Facebook down below in a previous post. I have a talk specifically for women in post-menopause. Post-menopause, it's next Wednesday evening, I believe, 5:30 p.m. Pacific time. And the purpose of that workshop, which is on Zoom, will be to give women who are in post-menopause 5 tips they can start today that they need to change in their health and fitness routine post-menopause for long-term success and results. So if you're interested in attending that, I'd love to have you. There will be a replay available. Go down lower to my post down below and click on the RSVP link. You do have to register online. If you are one of my Patreon members at the $10 a month membership level, it's free to you. Everyone else, it's $10. You can pay by Zelle or Venmo. So once you sign up, I'll send you instructions for that. But next Wednesday, top 5 tips for women post-menopause for health and fitness. Okay, this week, I wanted to quickly talk about ladies, stop trying to do too much. This comes to me pretty regularly when I start with new clients. Typically what happens is they're already doing a lot of things. They might walk every day, maybe they go to yoga, maybe they, take like a class a week, or they do hikes, maybe they ride a bike with friends, maybe they play tennis, and they come to me because they want to see changes in their bodies. Typically it's body fat loss, they want to gain strength, they want to see muscle tone. What they don't want to do is change their routines. What they want to do is simply add on to it. And this is a recipe for disaster. Look, I don't want to take away the things that you love. If you love tennis or you love cycling or you love hiking, I don't want to say you can't do that anymore. However, especially if you're a woman in the 40, 50, and going into 60, 70 age range, you really start to need to start thinking about quality over quantity. So, if you're just someone who wants to be generally active, you want to enjoy what you're doing, obviously we all want to enjoy what we're doing, but you don't have specific goals, then by all means, do whatever you want, pack it in, as long as it's not causing pain or any injuries. However, if you come to me and say, I want to get stronger, I want to lose body fat, I want to maintain or build muscle, then most likely you're going to have to change some things. For example, if you're already hiking or playing a sport 5 days a week, I'm not going to add on top of that weight training 2 to 3 times a week. What I'm going to suggest is you maybe take it down to 3 times a week doing your activity and then adding on strength training. Or if you do something high intensity a lot of days, I'm going to say take those days, make some of them lower intensity, and add on your strength training or add on your higher intensity cardio or whatever it is that I'm prescribing for you. The last thing I want to see, and what most women will do, is they are already doing their things that they love, and then they just want to keep adding on top of it. Keep adding. And that is going to cause, number 1, burnout, number 2, potentially injury or chronic aches and pains, and number 3, a feeling of overwhelm. How do you know if you're doing too much? If you're tired all the time and constantly your muscles are sore, you're feeling lack of motivation, you don't want to do things, that is definitely a sign that you're doing too much. The other concept, which has gotten a lot of attention over the last year is the idea that you have enough energy for your exercise sessions. You're making it through those. Maybe you're making it through them fine, maybe you're struggling, but then you don't have energy for the rest of your life. You're tired when you try to go out with friends. You don't want to take care of your grandkids. You're finding yourself struggling through that. You're having a hard time staying awake all day. Good morning. Those signs, if you can make it through your exercise okay, but you can't make it through the rest of your life okay without feeling tired, that is also a sign that you're doing too much. So, moral of the story is, this is specifically for exercise. I could talk about doing too much in terms of overcommitting yourself to social functions or volunteering or kids sports or whatever, but this is just specifically for women in fitness. If you have specific goals, most likely it's weight loss, body fat loss, maintaining the muscle. The last thing you want to do is do everything you're already doing plus adding on more. What we want to do is take a look at what you're already doing in your calendar, maybe reducing some of those other things so we can add the activities like weight training that are super important for you for reaching your goals. So think about it smart, right? Quality over quantity, specifically as you get older, especially if you're in your 60s, 70s, that age range. So homework for this week, take a little inner survey. How is your energy level throughout the day? Are you feeling overwhelmed, exhausted, constantly sore, unmotivated? Those are all signs that you're doing too much, maybe in fitness, but maybe in other areas of your life. So we want to reframe your mind, reframe the way you do your physical fitness so that you get the results that you want, you feel good about it, and you have energy to contribute to the rest of your life. All right, if you didn't get to see this whole thing, as soon as I log off, it'll pop up on my screen. You can watch from the beginning. It's nice and short. If you are a woman post-menopause and you're interested in my next week's workshop, good morning. My next week's workshop for 5 tips for women post-menopause. The post is down below for details on that. You have to sign up in advance, $10, unless you are a Patreon member. That's it. Go out, make it a great day, and I will see you next week.